man, say man. What up, DX? Man, just wanted to give you a special shout out, man, and thank you for just being, one of the coolest people I've ever met. You've been down with PS Gang for years, bro. Dope engineer for us. But not only do you feel like it's just an engineer, man, you're our homeboy. We've been rocking for a long time, man. We appreciate you.
What's up? It's Drama Treason. Just want to give a shout out to my brother, my engineer, DX the Flex. Been getting it in for about 15 years. Can't nobody fuck with Flex on this engineering tip, man. Let's go.
Yo, it's your man J-Rob, man, and I just wanted to give DX the Flex some flowers, man. Hey, I've been working with DX for, man, it's been over 10 years, man, and I gotta say, he is the best at what he does. He don't never let me go in there and just one take. He tell me I could do it better, and it comes out just perfect, man. So shout out to DX the Flex, man, for always pushing me, pushing artists, looking out for artists, man. You won't find another studio at that price that he's, that he got, man. And shout out to him, man, because he's a staple not only in his community, the community of Battle Creek, but the whole state of Michigan, man, and beyond, because artists come in and see that man, and he make magic, man. So shout out to you, Flex. Keep on doing what you're doing. You're a legend, my brother, and we love you. Peace.
When it comes to DX the Flex, that man can do anything. That man's a GOAT, a legend. That man can make any song, any imagination you could think of when it comes to music. Don't forget to go to DX the Flex to make any song happen.
What's up? This is Jaws from the mighty Rumble House. I'm here to talk about DX the Flex from the House of Trees. Michigan's best producer, one of the coolest, realest, most professional individuals you could ever work with. Always takes really good care of all the artists that he works with. DX is a national treasure, and he should be protected at all costs. Because if you're not recording with DX, then I don't know what you're doing with your life. All right? DX the Flex. Legendary.
What's up, y'all? Hey, you tuned in to Squirrel Smoke Session with Squirrel. And I want to give a special shout out to his special guest, my engineer, DX. And I just want to touch light on a little bit of what he does, man. Every engineer session comes with love. And I just want to give a big shout out to my boy, DX. If you're in Battle Creek, tap in with my homeboy. He'll get you right, man. Love, OG.
It's your boy early in the morning, man. I just got to say this. If you live in Michigan, you know who DX the Flex is. One of the greatest engineers in the Midwest. There's artists from all over the Midwest that come to the House of Trees in Battle Creek, Michigan. Now, I've had the pleasure of working with DX since 2011. And since 2011, have no one been ever able to do what DX does with my sound. Nobody. I'm talking, I've been to studios that cost $150 an hour. I've been to studios that cost $75 an hour, and I still end up going to re-record the song at the House of Trees with DX the Flex. One of the greatest, definitely the GOAT engineer in the fucking state.
What up, though? It's your man Patience Picasso, a.k.a. G Smooth, the Chi-Town Bandit. I just want to give a shout out to my man DX the Flex, House of Trees. Man, what can I say? One of the best to do it, hands down. I've worked with Flex for many years now. He's my go-to guy. If I'm being honest, I don't really even step in anybody else's studio like that. You know what I'm saying? You want quality work. You want your shit to sound right, on point. Flex is the man to go see. Nothing but love for you, bro. Salute.
Just want to give a quick shout out to the legend, DX. You are the GOAT, man. From West Michigan, all the way to wherever that your reach has reached, man. I know that can't nobody fuck with you. And I just want to thank you for helping all of us artists and inspiring the next generation of engineers, man. Salute.
Yo, what up? Foster the Kid, Alien Kind Entertainment. Shout out to DX, The Flex, House of Trees. Only place I go to record my music. He always got me sounding crisp. Always got me sounding right. He always makes my beats good. Cause I don't, you know how the producers, we ain't engineers. We get it sounding good, and he finishes it off with that little salt flick right there, boy. Shout out to DX The Flex, yo.
So DX The Flex, aka House of Trees, has been such a big influence in my life, as well as many others outside of just music, coaching me, teaching me how to use my voice, how to use my talents, how to carry a note, how to use bars correctly, how to just stand down and be different, and inspire me to do so much. This dude is a builder, creator, innovator, great musician with the best ear I ever heard in the game. I've been recording it for 20 years. I'm just honored to have DX The Flex in my life, and I'm grateful that he's a part of my life and been a part of my life for all this time. So shout out to DX The Flex. Love you, bruh.
Hey, young world. It is I, says me, your grandma's favorite, Anagram. I just wanted to take a moment to salute the legend, DX. Thank you for breathing life into all of our projects. Thank you for setting the bar, and thank you for making us seem a whole lot cooler than we actually are. Salute.
It's your boy O'Neal. Just want to take a moment to shout out DX The Flex, the mastermind behind my sound. Thank you for saving my life, man. The days I walk in that studio, I didn't think I have nothing to give this world. And you just always prove me wrong. Thank you for helping me on this journey. Appreciate all the advice, all the tips, all the learning moments, all the moments we just sit there, we don't even make music, we just conversate, man. Thank you for being you, DX. We love you. Thanks for being family.
My brother DX The Flex, you and the House of Trees have meant a lot to me over all these years, man. You've worn many hats in that studio for me, from engineer to mentor to therapist, and most of all as a friend, man. As I tell you at the end of every session, I appreciate you. You've not only made me a better artist, man, but helped me become a better person all the way around. So I'm forever grateful, man. This is just us giving you your flowers while you still here, man. Salute DX to go.
What up, world? This your boy Fusion, Top Flight Entertainment. Big shout out to DX The Flex and the House of Trees for always keeping it professional and making sure you leave with a banger.
Shout out to DX The Flex from OGs, one of the best engineers around, hands down.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy 5-Star from the Mighty Desert Ease unit. Just wanted to say what's up and give DX The Flex his flowers, man. This dude's one of the dopest in the game. He's been doing it for a long time. You can send him the beats, he'll chop it up and make it crispy for you. You can go in, he can make the beats for you. If you need it mixed, he can mix it for you. If you need it mastered, he can master it for you. So DX, truly a master of his craft, man. Shout out to Flex, Danny on the keys, bro.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boys right here, Let's Eat. Yeah, I want to give a special shout out to my homie, man, my uncle, man, DX The Flex, man, for sure. He definitely been somebody you want to, you know what I'm saying, have on your team for a long time. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just new. This ain't new. You know what I mean? Shout out to you, man, my uncle, man, my brother, man, my engineer, man, the reason why my sound the way it sound. Shout out to you.
Got to give a big shout out to my man Flex, man. One of the masterminds behind a lot of our music, not just that, man. He was like the 5th member of our group, man. A lot of people just don't know what he's behind, man. DX is behind almost the whole sound for that comes out of the Battle Creek area, man. I know he works with all the Kalamazoo artists. I mean, the whole West Michigan scene and far beyond. Most of your favorite producers that you have in the area right now, they'll tell you they learned from him, man. He's a jewel case, man. You're gonna get a jewel from DX if you work with him. A man is a good friend of mine, man, and he just has a great musical mind, and he's a legend in his own right, especially to me. He's definitely a legend to me, man. And
I really appreciate everything you've ever done, man. And man, tell you what, when you retire, you will be missed, man. One, your boy Al.
Yo, what's good, DX, man? You know, it's your boy Cino, PS Gang. Man, I still don't know the handshake. You know what I mean? But we appreciate you, man. We appreciate everything you do for all the musicians, for the community, just getting people in the studio, being able to record good music, the friendship, the conversations, man. We definitely appreciate you, man. So thank you for everything. Thanks for coming on the podcast, man. I hope you enjoyed this little thing we put together for you.
Yo, 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 it's your boy Squirrel, man. Smoke Session with Squirrel. We got a very special episode today. Who do we got in the building with us today? This guy. Hey, if y'all don't know, man, that's DX the Flex, House of Trees, one of the best producers around. He the GOAT. If you do music, you know DX.
There you go. Say my name.
DX.
You said go.
Go. Yeah. The GOAT.
There you go. What?
So,
Somebody call me.
so tell us a little bit about yourself and tell us where you're from.
From Mobile, Alabama.
How did you get from Mobile to Battle Creek?
Just moved up here from there when I was about 5 years old.
What was the process for you getting into music? How did you get into music?
Just as a pastime. You know, when I was growing up, we didn't have a Atari or Commodore or Sega Genesis or anything like that. We found things to do. We wouldn't like seeing him get the paper closer to the edge of the wall or something like that. But, choir was something to do as far as playing basketball. Can't play basketball? Yes, you sing.
Did you have was music big in your family?
No.
No?
No.
So you was like one of the first ones to get into it? Okay.
Yeah.
What
well, my stepfather, when he came on, he was in a band, a cover band, pretty much, but I wasn't interested in it.
what got you into actually becoming a producer and producing music?
Producing music, everybody gets into it a different way. I got into it from, okay, you're in choir all my life. And then I'm falling in love with people who's playing piano. So I had an extra hour in my hours during the day of school, and I go in there and just practice on the piano. From there, it was just like DJing became a big thing. From the Stetsasonic, the Treacherous 3, and all the 4s and 3s, and then the Littles came, Run DMC and LL. And then my favorite band of all time is Houdini. Houdini was the one that flipped my switch.
Did you sing as like an artist when you first started, or you did that?
Yeah, we did Ready for the World. My man got. Oh, she. That was the main thing. We was all, everybody had little Jerry curls all the way down. Hands out, shake out to the Jerry curl.
DX had the Jerry curl. You said you was a DJ. Was it big? Was it big around the time?
We DJ'd around the high school area around here. When I went back to Alabama, we DJ'd the high school. Like Viger and so the high school. That high school. It's on the other side of town. We know it.
But you was DJing back when you was using vinyl, not the new.
No, it was vinyl. We started doing the Houdini, Run DMC, stuff like that.
So from DJing then to doing music now, is the quality different in using vinyl to the digital stuff they got now?
Quality's better now.
Better now than it was.
It doesn't feel better because it's so clean. That's why we have to dirty it up sometimes. Because, boom bap is just dirty. It's just dirty. I was like, when you get to that clean stuff, it's just so, it hears every You know what I'm saying? The dirty stuff hides some stuff. You know what I'm saying? When it gets to be clean, also you hear it. Don't sound right. You know what I'm saying? I was like, when it was dirty, yeah, when it was dirty, it's just like you didn't care. But you know, now that it's clean and you really can hear it, now all of a sudden you care. You know?
How did you transition from doing school parties and local parties to wanting to open up your own studio?
Well, that was never one. I never wanted to put up on
That never did. You just became the goat on accident.
No, I was always into making beats. You know, and to make a beat, you need equipment. You need equipment to record your stuff. It was never about recording nobody else.
So you need
until I started also trying to be a rapper, and I was also trying to be a singer. So all this equipment, I was engaging upon myself. It wasn't no. Not even today, I still wouldn't have never been trying to be an engineer. I was like, so that's like to me, that's the lowest of the totem pole as far as when it comes to music. I am already at my plateau. Whether I work for you or I work for myself, I am already at my plateau. But if I was at a rapper or a singer, my plateau is like up here somewhere. It's seen so differently when people down here. Well, you're making money off it. No, you can make money off of it. You know, me, I'm just making it sound good so that you can make money off of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's I fell into it just by moving here and be like, I don't know, yeah, you follow God's path, you know. You know, so I was away from work for a minute and I was like, I moved here, looked up down here, I just felt like I was supposed to be doing this. You know. I always say that God put me in all these positions or whatever. I wasn't necessarily going for anything except for my happiness and my success. Just trying to, chase my success. You know, and then he sets you up here. He says, "Stop chasing." Stop chasing and let it chase you for a minute. You know, a lot of times people say, "Look, you know what you're doing, what you're supposed to do," because instead of you chasing everything, they say, "No, you settle and everything's chasing you." You know what I'm saying? You just got to sit back and make decisions rather than trying to make them make the decision. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to have you make the decision now. You're like, I don't know if I want to be with you because you don't want me last year. I'm just saying. I mean, that's really what you're trying to get them to do. Is to have you make up your mind on what things you supposed to do.
So you started with the beats. How how'd you go about reaching out to artists to get to shop your beats and to push your beats back in the day compared to like now with having social media, being able to actually link and connect with the artists? Like how was the process of actually getting your beats out to artists back then?
Well, it starts with for anybody who watches a lot of music. It's always that cup of water or that bowl of water. If you drop your bowl in and you see it spread out, well, it's sort of like that. It's like not trying to reach everybody, trying to reach a couple people at a time that help spread that word, and they reach a couple people at a time, and then they spread it. It was only about that. It wasn't really about sending my stuff out to people. It's other people sent my stuff out to people. So it's like I didn't have really hardly nothing to do with my own success except for my work that I put into it. You know what I'm saying? The work I put behind it. You put me up front, you say, no, D can do it. You know what D would always say? I bet I can.
You gonna try?
Yeah, I bet I can give it to you. You know what I'm saying? That was always me. So it was I wasn't chasing it, they show it to me and I'm just be like, yeah, I got it. Tell them, give my number. You know, whether I can do it or not. I'm gonna figure it out. You know. So really just really what happened with as far as for getting on the edge of selling beats was on every product I ever gave away. I would put my name, my number. no matter what. Somebody picks it out of a garbage can. Somebody gives me a call because my number's on the CD. And that's what got the ball right there. So it's like somebody else thinks your stuff is junk. It ain't worth shit. And if somebody else picks it up, be like, this is the best stuff I heard for for the last 20 years. So that's why I was like, never like your stuff. Never fall in love with it. You fall in love with it, you open yourself up to her. If you just like it, you be like, I can make another one. That's cool. But if you're like, man, I put my heart in, I did everything. Yeah, exactly. They say that, it's not coming up to standards with such, but again, it was all the, I spent hours on it. And then you be like, fuck you. No, but you can't do that because they got all the power. You know? And you'll take that as one thing. And somebody else turn around and be like, I'm so happy I met you. You about to be a star. You about to be a star. That was like, so it's like never fall in love with it, just be happy with it. Just like it. I never get too up on anything, too down on nothing. Just like everybody, for every piece of music we do, it's a radar that goes off to that person who's looking for that type of music. We're not in control of it. Just when we go into something, when we start going through it, and then we run across your stuff, and it takes us to this part that makes it better. That's what it is. It's like music. Music is social. It's social. It heals you. It can make you happy. It can make you be like, hell yeah, get them mothers, hell yeah. I don't know who. Burn the club up. Burn the club up. I was like, what? I was burning down the club. It was the last one we burned down the last thing. I was like, what?
How was it? How was it linking with? How did the process come with you and Phenomenon creating the song Rodeo?
Phenomenon Rodeo was created during Cash Money. Cash Money wasn't that big at the time. We was down there with them. They was recording in the same spot at that particular time. But then they seen where Cash Money all of a sudden got the big record deal. They get the big record deal, and they was like, how they get the deal? And we didn't get the deal. So that was their kickback at their whatever style they was doing. They was kicking back at the same style they were doing. You know what I'm saying? It's sort of like, you did it, we can do it too. All up until somebody per se couldn't be there because they caught us, they got caught up. I got caught up, the whole thing fell through. I was like, when it fell through, people went their own different ways trying to figure out life. Some people still did it, some people didn't. Half the people up to this point have passed away, bless their soul. The owner's guy who actually called me. I was like, and one of the other from the rap group. It was like all these guys that we dealt with. But we still could have all been still working together with that one person. Made everything just fall apart.
All it takes one.
Yeah, it was like one person could be the glue for everything you don't even know. I was like, and Romeo was Romeo was the one that kept everybody together. But through the musical journey that we make, and we trying to leave something behind, our story per se. Because every time I hear when you guys old line, I know I don't remember shit, but when I hear an old line, I'm like, that was the old one. I know how old y'all were. I'd be like, yeah, that was that age. And then there's some songs I can't listen to because I'm like, man, that's when I was in that space. I was in that space, I don't want to be in that space no more. I can't listen to them songs. But that's what music makes us do. It also makes us remember the time, the era that we were in, or the era that the world was in. I mean, how many people said COVID in their songs? when it, after it came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, after it came out, I was like, it tells an era of where we were and what we were doing at that time. So it leaves a time stamp. Now, like, to me, it's like we're timekeepers because our lyrics leave timestamps. You know, if you actually look at it, when I'm looking at dates like the day 3/28/24, me talking casino timestamps. You something now you can't take away.
So his book.
Yeah, it's just something that's been done. I was like, you can't take away it now. I was like, and therefore now it's been timestamped. And when we come back, like, hey, yeah, do you remember when you was, yeah, it was timestamped. I got you.
How was that as a producer? One of your songs to hit the Billboard Top 200. Was it just another song to you, or was it a big thing for you?
Can't say what big because you're so happy to see your stuff on these billboards. You're happy to see yourself, but once you start thinking about the financials, it's a little different. I mean, it's different, especially if you don't know nothing about the financial part. But to get there, it first takes a minute. It wasn't my million. I know whose millions it was. But at the same time, I could have been throwing one of them. I'm saying? I could have been throwing one of them. I was like, them being on the chart. Did that get me further than where I am right now? Nope. It still got me in the same spot. I was like, well, kind of my fault. But still, it wasn't making me jump that bunch of ladder that I wanted to jump.
You think, okay, I'm on the Billboard.
Yeah.
Why don't I jump to here?
Yeah, I need more phone calls. I'm on a billboard. Talk to the manager. I need more phone calls. I'm on the billboard. What's going on? But this is, like I said, it all kind of tumbled downhill. Just one thing happened, they just disrupts it. And the manager that I did have kind of blacklisted, as you might see. Because the people that I did deal with was cool up to that point. How can we be cool up to the point where I get a manager? Now we're not cool. But the way he was talking, I didn't know the way he was talking to them. I should have been checking on how he was talking to the people that were helping me survive.
Is that how you learned about the business part?
Yeah, that's what makes you make sure you start learning about the business part.
Because knowing.
Yeah, it's knowing half the battle. Knowing is half the battle, and be involved in all your moves, and be involved in all your legislation. If you've signed something, be involved. Know what it is.
Know what you're signing.
Yeah, know what you're signing. Knowing they're not giving it to you at one page and taking it away from you on the next page. I was like, that type of stuff is just things we need more than one page. Because I can tell you in one page what I'm going to do and not do for you. I don't need 1,000 pages for me to tell you what I'm going to do or not going to do for you. In fact, you just make it a limit. Make 10 pages, 10 page limit. If you can do that, that's a contract. If you got as much to lose as I got to lose, that's a contract. But if I got way more to lose than you got to, that ain't no good contract. It's good for you.
Somebody trying to make a little extra.
Yeah, no, they pay you a lot of front, so it seems like it's good for you. That ain't good for you. You just ain't seen that type of money. Trust me. Make sure you read the contract. And if you don't understand it, get somebody that does. Don't have to be a lawyer. Get somebody that does.
Somebody that understands.
Yeah.
How important is it for knowing about publishing for artists?
Publishing is what you should learn about first. I think for copyright. Copyright, I'm gonna do the music. I need them to make sure to tell everybody, make sure somebody do something like my stuff. I did it first. Publishing is saying, hey, if this TV channel plays it, if they play it at a ball game, you get a percentage out of that. And say, hey, you do enough stuff that your music stays relevant for years to come after your death. Guess what? Those publishing checks keep going to your children. That retirement still keep rolling and rolling and rolling forever and forever unless they buy it from you. So publishing is your most important thing.
What is it? What is it in music when you see a lot of artists and estates and stuff battling for royalties and for the rights to different people's the music?
Well, but it's the thing about not reaching the contract thing. It's they want to redraw the contract because one thing is if they haven't broken the contract, they've already started to break the contract. You know, and now that they all of a sudden see this a bad track, bad contract, they want to do whatever they can to make this bad contract go away and build up a new one. Well, no, sign that one. Why don't you just finish that contract? Finish it out. Wait, don't finish it out whack because people ain't gonna buy you. You gotta make sure you figure out strong. And then but now you've already built your fan base.
So you can skip. Now you can drop.
Yeah, now you can drop them. Yeah.
As being DX, what's your favorite part about recording music?
The creative part.
Like
no, that's the part of walking in. You got an idea of a song. I don't know what your idea is. Give me like 15 minutes, get into it with you. It's gonna become our track. When it becomes our track, we don't know what we're doing. We don't know what we're gonna come up with. We got a concept. We have the concept. You have the concept. When I hear the concept, I'm like, can we tweak the concept a little? If you're okay with it, then we're gonna tweak it. We're gonna work with it together. If you're not okay with it, I'll still tell you about it. Apples oranges. You know, but it becomes our cut, and once we finish it, and I always say when it blossoms, it's feeling like it. You feeling like it. It's like when it blossoms, it's like the whole room is like warm and happy.
I feel good, man. It's mine.
Yeah.
So going in from that, so how was it hearing your song on a commercial for the first time? Did you see it, or did someone call and let you know that it was that?
They call and let me know what time it's gonna be showing and what day. But yeah, to watch it on television and hear it back.
That's when TV was TV. You actually watch TV daily.
I watch it at the movies. I mean, on White Chicks, and we go to go to the movies every time I watch that movie. As soon as we get to that barbershop scene or hairstylist scene, as soon as we get there, I know that's my track.
Oh, it was on White Chicks?
Yeah. That was one of my first ones, White Chicks. It's like whenever I hear it, but that's a classic. Then that's another thing. If you get praised enough to get a song on a classic movie, or a classic game, or a classic whatever, that's forever publishing. That's forever a check every quarter. And if you do enough of them, I was like, just think. I did one commercial that today's rate would be rated at maybe about 75, 100 grand, maybe somewhere around there. But that's every year. That's every year. That's only for United States license. We're not talking national license, international license.
So you get different. So you gotta get different licensing for your music for different countries.
Right. I was like, they get these different licenses, and that's another check for you every year. That's why they call it retirement. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nobody's never heard of you, but yet you done retired from music. They don't realize if you get all that back funded, nobody pays attention to. Well, except me now. You know, every time that plays, I'll be like, that music's getting paid for. You know what I'm saying? Now that actor is probably getting paid for 4 times the music, but that music gets a lot of money. You know, a lot of money gets shoved out towards the music. If you ain't never got it, you'll never know. And that's how they prey on it. If you don't know,
you don't know you're getting it, so you're just eating it away.
Yeah, you don't know it's worth that much here. You take 500. You won't take 50 G's. Give me 500. 500? you take it.
If you ain't got nothing, so you don't know no better.
And then they say 50 G's. You're like, no. So now it's for real.
That's the real money. As a producer, did you enjoy sampling back in the day when you was using records, or is it easier for you now with all the technology and stuff we have?
I was never a sampler per se. Always figured I had to lay the music. Well, see, because I didn't know how to make music back then. I was like a total hip hop head. So I always figured I had to play it. That's why play piano. It's like I figured whatever I had to learn how to play this in order to play that. You know, sampling. Even today, sampling, I still don't do that. You know, I might. No, I won't.
Might take a chord or something and just play it yourself instead.
I just play everything myself. It's so it doesn't sound really dirty. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't sound real Wu-Tangish because I actually played it.
Like that shit.
Yeah.
You've been doing it for a long time. I remember hearing you as a kid, working with Nat Zach and Trio and Camille Madison. What was it like working with those artists back then? But like I said, I remember that was at 2001 when they dropped it out. I mean, that was House of Trees and like that. Like me being in here 2024, and I remember having this CD when my cousins was on there. Like it was always House of Trees. You know what I'm saying? So like, how was it recording back then? Like in the when it was music, people
House
coming
Trees,
in.
you brought down the world, baby. You let them know. You let them know. DX is in the house. Trio's in the house. Nat Zat's in the house. All that was in the house. If I go to Big T, man, I can go down a list. I'll never stop because I know too many of them to just made it possible for me to eat, for me to survive, for me to still be around, still doing it today. I think.
I know on my podcast, I've had 10 different artists come on and talk about DX, and they were going to DX and how DX was like. They would say like DX is like our Dr. Dre from Michigan. Like you've worked with so many different artists, you've been around doing this for so many years. Like everybody praises you with your music. You know what I'm saying? That's why me being an adult, being able to come out here and record, I ain't know no other studio but House of Trees because this always been a staple though for music in our area.
Praising is the word.
Oh yeah, we know you got the.
Not so much DX, but DX is what. And DX is what. For those who know me, know. For those who don't, they just know the word. You know what I'm saying? They hear the song, yeah, you're loving the song, but you're not understanding the work that it took to make all these songs. Not, between all of us. You know what I'm saying? You got to not just appreciate the work, but you have to appreciate the human being behind the work. You know, as they say, giving everybody their flowers. As you do. Some people ain't done nothing and still expect flowers. You gotta give them as they do. And nobody is number one. To be number one, you can only be number two. Or you can just keep killing yourself trying to be number one.
Trying to be number one.
Man, I just want to be number three. Number three, I want to sit at the table. That's it. Sit at the table. Be amongst the one making the decisions. I don't got to be the head of the table. Just amongst the table. What up, Drew? What up, D? What up, D? Yo, D. What up, D?
With doing it so long and recording so much different type of music, is it still easy to be creative? Because like you know when you produce so much, you hear so many different artists come through, and a lot of them sound the same, but a lot of them sound different. But then you got people doing all different types of music. Is it? Excuse me. Is it still easy for you to be creative while producing?
Yeah, uh, yeah, it's just as easy because I tend to move. I call it move forward. You know, music's changing. The way people approach music changes, and you just gotta move forward. I can't be like, well, back in the day, they used to do that. I used to do this. And today's music, no. I box out with it. I'm right with it. I'm right with the red, sexy red or whatever. I, I move with it. You know what I'm saying? So that music to me, it's a stamp in time. I was like, yeah, I did hip hop. I don't want to do that hip hop no more.
So you do stay up on all the newer music to keep in tune with, keep your ear in tune with music.
Yeah. Like, what you think about?
No, just anybody in general. Because I mean, like I said, this because a lot of people, you know how people are like, I don't listen to them young guys, or I don't listen to this, I don't listen to that. But I feel like you gotta keep your ear to what's going on to be able to stay.
I keep
hip
my
with the
ear
music.
listening to what makes money in music. What makes money in music. Not so much laying down like I can only be a West Coast, I can only be a East Coast, I can only no. I'm looking at this screen, or I'm looking at these billboards and be like, okay, who is winning and why? You know, why are they winning? Because that's all it is. It's a music business. I'm not so far in love with the business I can't walk away. I can walk away anytime. I'm not that in love with it. What I'm in love with is the part of making people happy. That's the part that makes me love the part. I was like, but I can't. You messed me up. I messed up. What do you think?
None.
You made me slip my mind.
Where did the name House of Trees come from?
House of Trees. House of Trees. We're all up in I had another home studio right before this studio here. And we were just chilling. We still never no smoking in the studio. But the studio is like a quarter of this size. And this so happened to be one of the guys' birthday. And that's what they did. If that's what if anybody knows, is we sold. Well, I didn't sell. They sold. I ain't gonna say no names. But anyway, it was their birthday. I was like, no, they wanted to smoke. I said, go ahead and smoke. I'm gonna go by here and I'm gonna close the door. I'm gonna type. I had something to type in trying to get all our business together. I think I named him my publishing name back there was like Basemento or something because it was always Michigan is known for basements. If you might know that, and if you can fix it up, you make it into anything you want to. So and this was another basement type thing, and And when I opened the door, it was just so much smoke that floated out of that mug. And I was just sitting there typing. I was like, shit, we just call it House of Trees. I was like, and that's where it came from. It was just a notion. Everything, all the names I like to pick are organic. They just happen. It just is what it is said. Is is I didn't really search for DX, even though I wanted DX. I kind of went through the alphabets, until I found the X, and I was like, I like that, and I kept it. The flex was just fluently as we write rhymes, and everybody said it every time. After they said the X, everybody said the flex and something, and then yeah,
Now you got DX
yeah,
Flex.
and that was that. It was just like everything was organic. I wasn't searching for it, And then right now, like I'm waiting for a tag. I have a bunch of tags. I'm just waiting for a fluent.
Something that come natural. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I like that.
Yeah, that represent. Yeah, that's I like that. It ain't gonna be most likely gonna be funny. I like funny stuff. Funny stuff tend to turns people head. Or if you say something that everybody can't say, like booty hole burn. Everybody don't walk home around saying that. Everybody just walk around saying that, so it's a stun effect. You just stunned them. I was like, and then you made it funny, which is a way to draw me into it. I was like, now you drew me into it, and the beat slapping. So it's like, of course, I love that. Love the track.
Where do you see DX in the next 5 years with music? And to add on to that, how long do you plan on producing?
Oh no, this is a journey. It's a lifelong.
It's a journey.
Yeah,
I like that because it's something that you like though. So that it ain't like you feel like it's a job and you're working, but it's something that you like to do.
It's
You
it's
enjoy
in music, and all my life I worked in music. So it wasn't matter. It wouldn't matter if I'm doing hip hop or Barney or Disney. It don't matter. It's in music. That's what I love to be. I don't care if it was an orchestra. You know what I'm saying? It's got to do with music. I've been doing music all my life. It was like from choir to groups to just doing this one thing. You know, so it doesn't matter to me. Oh, as long as I can make a living, man. I was not one of. I wish I could be the rapper though, or the singer, but I found ways around that.
And you
Not only
don't
that.
make no sessions book. You be down here, still be down here practicing, fucking with the music, like rapping and singing, trying to do your own. No. when the lights go off, I'm out of here.
That's immediate, though.
No.
I mean, working. I mean, I'm listening to music all day long, 8, 10, 12 hours a day. I don't want to just listen to music after I get off work. Like once I get off, I don't want to listen to no music. I listen to some talk radio, watch a couple of games. Because if I listen to music, I'm going to study it, and it's different from other people listening to it. Because they're relaxing, they enjoying it. Me, I'm like, that's near at least to come on just a bit.
It's harder for you to listen. You tweaking and critiquing everything.
Yeah, because that's my job anyway. Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do. I don't really like listening to music unless I was drunk. If I'm drunk, fine. I can listen to music and relax and like it. But yeah, stop drinking. So now I was just watch you just studying. So I do now is just study the music. Like yeah, can't be on. But you know, regular television, I gotta sleep to that. I can't sleep to music.
So, you done a lot of music. You want to tell us a little bit about your wall you got going on here? It's a lot of different artists.
Well, the wall is only supposed to be a wall of what I call family. You know, it's once I'm finished with the whole room, the whole room will be surrounded by family. You know, and if I've been doing you, I've been doing you like 20 years, so it's like if we ain't cousins. It's like
It's close enough.
Yeah, exactly.
I talk to you more than I talk to my other family.
Cousins down here. It's I appreciate it more now than I did when I was young. You know what I'm saying? When you're young, you don't give a shit about shit. You just go. You know? And you don't really have time to appreciate it. Once you get, that's what I say about if you get hemmed up early, if you're no pastor before you turn 25, you know, you never got a chance to see life and understand the whys. You know, the whys. Even to understand what I could have done better. Because you don't get a chance to ask yourself that. You don't get a chance to ask yourself, hey, I wonder what I could have done better to do better now. You know, you don't get a chance to ask yourself that. That sucks.
You know, and I used to be older, like, man, I wish I knew that back then.
Yeah, I mean that's the part about life that just sucks. Like, but if you never get to be there to appreciate how many sunrises you got to see, how many concerts you got to go, how many songs you got to create, you ain't never got a chance to sit back and reflect on it. That sucks. That sucks. If you could have done all this work, you never got a chance to reflect on it. To know that hey, to tell the Lord, hey, that's my bad. I'm sorry. Can I be forgiven for that? You know, you never got a chance to ask it. You know, that's the part that sucks.
Love what you do right now.
Yeah,
for real. Don't wait. Man, I'm gonna let you get up out of here, man. But on the behalf of Michigan artists, we appreciate you, DX, for everything you do.
Thank you, my bro.
You've been putting out music in the Michigan for 30 years, and everybody know you. And you probably don't work if you done did music anywhere in the area. Probably sure you done probably stopped through or heard about DX. So I want to say thank you. We appreciate you.
I tried to stop through. I tried. I did the best I could do. If I just be busy, I just be busy. DX was busy.
We definitely appreciate you, and I'm glad they got to get you on the podcast, man. And full episode will be available on YouTube. Make sure y'all go to Smoke Session with Squirrel. If you haven't yet and you're an artist and you want some great quality music, come tap in with DX House of Trees in Battle Creek, man.
And I was told to then correct my hand at one time, but I don't know if it's too late.
No, you good. Damn.
Saying that for 20 years. Because you should know that. Like, it's the same one for 20 years.
We definitely appreciate you, man. I was happy that I was able to get you on the podcast. And
thank you.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Yes, man, I appreciate you, man. Hey, Smoke Session with Squirrel. Make sure y'all go to YouTube and follow me out of here.
Follow that nigga.